with Kaya was having too much fun, and her boyfriend came out and said that he felt disrespected because she was doing things that she shouldn't have been doing while in a relationship. And this is the clip that really got him mad.
She's trying to tell you she's open to the field, my nigga. Like yeah, she's in your store.
Her
but
boyfriend obviously felt some type of way, especially once he found out that someone actually grabbed her buttocks while she was twerking and dancing. And I'm gonna be honest, I would be mad too. I mean, probably any guy or any man would be mad if another man grabs their girl. Now, while he's going off on Twitter, on Twitch, saying this and saying that, the crazy thing about it is that she says that she doesn't even have a man, or that they're not together, or whatever the case may be. And I know that had to hurt right there.
Let me clear this up right now. Me and him were never boyfriend and girlfriend. We talked, okay? We talked, and I'm gonna explain that to y'all now, because y'all gonna be like, okay, y'all talked for a long time, but I'm gonna explain to y'all why we talked and how we were never boyfriend girlfriend. And even though we weren't boyfriend girlfriend, I've never I've treated him like he was my boyfriend. Like, I never talked to no other guys, I never was with no other guys, whatever, all that, okay?
She goes on to talk about how they met, and then she goes to say that he was basically just living off her, sitting around, not really doing anything, and he didn't want to leave. And she was basically hinting to him that he should go back home.
Yo, bro, shorty was outside, bro. That's all I gotta say, bro. Yo, we finally hit 300 followers. Y'all ain't gonna lie, bro. I appreciate y'all, bro. Like, that ass, I appreciate y'all, bro.
Handle business, make his money how he make his money, and do what he needs to do. But she said he didn't want to leave.
I'm not gonna tell all his business, because that would be, you know, that would be me being a bad person. Like, I'm not like that. So I'm not gonna tell all his business, but long story short, something happened in Texas to where he had to come live with me. And we only really knew each other for a month. But I felt bad. Well, not even live with me. He was like, okay, he was gonna stay with me for a little bit, and then he was like, oh yeah, next week I'm gonna get a place out here in LA. Because he was like, he said he wanted to move out to LA anyway, so he could be with me. So, if y'all think I'm lying, I have receipts. There's nothing to lie about. He knows the truth. That's why I told him, I was like, are you sure you want to talk? Because if you want to talk, we're going to tell the whole thing. Y'all, he's nobody like who y'all think he is. He's not like... Okay, anyways, I'm going to stop reading the chat for right now. So, he was supposed to stay with me for a little bit. And y'all, I didn't mind it because he had already stayed for a few weeks. So I'm like, okay, another week or two is fine. That's cool. So, a week turned into 2. 2 turned into a month turned into 4 months, and months. And eventually, like I said, we were never even boyfriend and girlfriend. I had met him for 1 month, and we were living together for months, okay? Don't get me wrong, I really did like him. I'm not saying I didn't never have feelings or nothing for him, because why would I let him live with me to this day, he lives with me, okay? Not no more. He gotta go to his mama house. Or hopefully now he could go get his place. I don't know. Anyways, the plan was never for him to live with me, okay? Very overwhelming for me because, like I said, my sister had just passed. I was going through a lot mentally. And I got to the point where I told him, let me establish myself in my career, and you go establish yourself, and then and we could still be together. I never said we couldn't be together. I said, just go establish yourself, get something going for yourself, like something consistent, you know, at least stream. That's what I kept telling him. I was like, just stream, do something, you know, just establish yourself. Because if I'm up here and you down here, and I'm not saying that's what it is, but I'm just saying, like, we need to be, I feel like a good couple should be on the same level, or maybe the man should be like a little bit higher than the woman. So I was just trying to encourage him to get on his stuff, you know, without being mean, because I didn't want to make it seem like, oh, I didn't want to be with him if he couldn't do nothing for me, because I'm not that type of girl. So I kind of got frustrated, and I would tell him like, I don't think right now is the time for me to be in a relationship. I told him this a long time ago, and every time I've talked to him about it and told him that, the reason why I let him stay is because I felt bad. I felt bad. I didn't want to just kick him out. You know, I didn't want to just kick him out, and then at the same time, I didn't want to kick him out, and at the same time, I just, like, I did have feelings for him, so I just felt so bad. So I stayed, and I let him stay. But yeah, like I was saying, every time I would tell him that I don't want to be, like, in a relationship, he would just start crying. And I never seen that. Like, I never seen nobody, like, cry like that. So I would feel really bad. And I would let him stay. And I would, like, give him the benefit of the doubt. And I'm like, okay, I know soon he's going to get himself together. You know what I'm saying? I knew soon he was going to get himself together. So I let months and months and months go past. I let months and months and months go past. Almost a year. And still to this day, like, I mean, I'm not going to cap. Like, he did say, like, soon he was going to be able to do, like, everything that he said he wished he could do for me. And I was like, okay, like, it's not even about that. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Now, if you read between the lines of what everything she is saying, she's basically saying that this guy is broke. He didn't have any money to get his own place, to do his own thing. And he basically lied about everything just so he can stay with her. I mean, that's what it sounds like. I mean, she flat out exposed this guy for basically being broke. She even said that any other girl wouldn't put up with it and would be out of there. And it is crazy to me because all of this happened because of what she did. She was the one twerking and doing all of this. I mean, maybe it wasn't that bad for him to come out and say all of this, but he felt some type of way. And now that he felt some type of way, she said, hey, I'm going to expose everything. But we're going to continue this clip and let her keep talking because it gets a little more deeper.
So, no, I wasn't doing stuff like him yet at the time. Before he met me, he was streaming and getting his money in ways, y'all know what I'm talking about, like gambling or whatever. I'm not like that. I was a braider before I was a content creator. I made good money. Y'all know braiders make money. I was making good money. I had my own car. I got my, I'm on my third car.
About the money, nigga.
My second apartment. I'm established as a woman, okay? Anyways, yeah, I was well established.
Yo, gang, it's not your ball, bro. She want the rich gym teacher, my nigga. She don't want the gym teacher, nigga, that's about to freaking retire, bro. No funny shit. I ain't gonna lie. That's what she's saying, bro. That's not your ball, homie.
As a woman, okay? I had my stuff together. I was in college. Yeah, I was very well established. So while he was staying with me, like, I was telling him, like, you need to start, like, streaming, like. Well, actually, at the time, y'all, I didn't have a PC. And his PC, no, he did bring his PC, but he didn't hook it up. I think he ended up taking his PC to his mom's house or something like that. Telling him, like, I understand, like, right now, you not mentally, like, in a good place. And I was trying to be there for him as much as possible. But eventually, after months,
I ain't spending my bread on temporary things.
Especially with us not being.
I ain't spending my money on temporary things, bro.
After months of me
You think our phone is temporary?
doing, like, pretty much everything for us, I kind of got fed up. I'm not saying, like, I'm not no gold digger or nothing like that, y'all. And he knows that for a fact. But eventually, as a woman, you get frustrated when you have a man and you feel like he, like, ain't doing nothing really. So I was telling him, like, you need to start streaming.
I got rid of it because I got another.
Wait, move. What's wrong?
I literally fixed it.
No, because he's trying to make it seem like I'm a whore.
I literally fixed it.
You fixed it, but you was
No,
tired
basically,
of getting
like I said, she actually said that she felt bad for him, so she didn't want to just kick him out or do anything like that. but she tried to encourage him to get on his stuff and get established, which means that he needs to either get a job, start streaming, or do something to make some type of money, because he wasn't doing anything. And honestly, I can agree with that. Every guy isn't perfect. I mean, guys have their times where they're down bad, they're sad mentally or depressed or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, man, you gotta suck it up.
My friend recently asked me for some money and I was like, why aren't you using Empower? When I need cash and my paycheck is gone, I just use Empower, and you should too.
What you say? What the you say to me?
Shout out to D Green with this, man. Hey.
Streamer University's most sought after ball, India Love. Now